Welcome to Solution 1 ERP. So after standard bill of material, next tab is item process card. So item process card. So first of all we need to understand what is item process card. For example, I am manufacturing any company, if any company is manufacturing iron plate, okay, so raw material purchased from the outside or it is from inside, but to convert that raw material into semi finished or finished item, whatever the process is performed on the material, whether it is inside or outside, that is called process. So for on that basis we have to register in the ERP item process card. For example, from the wood, raw material is wood. After cutting it or shaping, I will be made any company is making a table, right? So it is cutting or shaping is a process. So particularly that process should be captured in ERP. So I will show you how we have to perform item process card entry in ERP. So for that, we have to select production module. In production module, master, and in master item process card. Here we have seen that we have to click on new. That is what is parent code. It means what is my I have to made and what process should be performed on the raw material available, so that entry should be captured. So as per our BOM, I have to make fiber sheet mold. So raw material is fiber sheet. I have to cutting for on fiber sheet, and after cutting fiber sheet mold will be available for me. That is my semi finished item. Now another thing is what process should be followed. That is cutting is the process, okay, but where, which place, whether it is in house or whether it is uh, outs outside process. So let's take a entry. So here click on new, press F1. Now my item is, as you can see, fiber sheet mold. So I have to select fiber sheet mold, press enter. Once you enter, your bill of material will be loaded. So from here also you can see fiber sheet is your raw material and fiber sheet mold is your semi-finished product. So whatever the description you want to mention for the particular process you can enter. Now here process details, type in-house, okay. Here there are total three types: in-house, outside, and in-house subcontractors. Let's understand what is in-house. In-house means it is within the any process on the raw material is performed, like cutting or shaping, where it is inside the premises of the manufacturing unit. Outside, suppose raw material is going outside, and outside from the third party vendor it is processed, and then after coming it, that is outside coming in the company, that is outside process. And in-house subcontractors. Now in-house subcontractors means company has given some contracts within the internal premises for to perform any process on the raw material. It is not performed by company own employee, so they have another place or allocated another place to perform their process. So let's take in-house. Now there are different in-house processes, so we have to decide or company has to decide which process should be performed on my raw material or semi-finished good. So that process should be captured here. Now, to convert my fresh sheet mold, I have to process fiber sheet. I have to on the fiber sheet I have to make the process of cutting based on this in-house process. So cutting should be performed. So here the different process are available. Now, while I am making you understand that process, simultaneously I want to show you from where you can add or delete your process. So here cutting process should be entered. Now suppose you have a list of, click on F1. So here you have a different process card. Okay, now for example you don't have any process in this list, then also you can add the process. Like, so you have to go in master, production general master. In production general master, here production processes. So by clicking on this, if you click on add new, then here you can add or edit your production process. So suppose you want to rectify the process like test. Okay, so that should be corrected by here. Suppose you want to enter any new process which is not available in the list of item process card, so you can write, for example I am adding uh, whether molding is there or not. So I can see machining, but molding is not there. So I will add molding. Okay, and suppose I want to delete mounting. So I simply select and press delete. So mounting process will be deleted and molding will be added. Click on save. Okay, so now system has saved. Okay, now update parameters in process card. So likewise, you can add production process from the production general master. So now let's say your process is cutting. Now default work center. It means it, we have decided that this parent item will be processed in-house and process is cutting. But where? In which work center? So we have selected work center. Now normally setting time. So ideally as per the method, for example cutting process, actual process will taken 1 hour, but to set up the machine on the to set up the product on the machine after process, that all additional tasks have 1 more hour. So setting time, it's let's take 1 hour, and my process time, setting time is let's say 2 hours, and my process time let's take 1 hour. After doing any process, whether I have to apply quality check for that particular processed item, it depends on unit or depends on the manufacturing company management decision. So that should be captured here, yes or no. If yes, then system will ask to perform QC on the process performed. Now you have to make any remark frequency of inspection for the suppose for few of the processes there is a weekly or daily inspection is going on, so that you should be captured here. And acceptance criteria, suppose 95% is my acceptance criteria for the uh, after process product, so it would be captured here. Remark, whatever remark I have to mention, user has to mention, they can mention. Click on save. So my process card has been saved. Now I can click on edit. Then you can see fiber mold I had adjusted cutting process, so it is saved. Now let's take a new my job work is copper box. Okay, new copper box. Do you want to load a tree bomb and shearing, that is in-house process, in-house and shearing. Okay, so it is there. Default work center is same like last work center. Setting time, let's take 3 hours, and process time, let's take 2 hours. QC check, quality check of the this in-house process, yes. Remark, no. I mean, if you want to mention any remark, then you can enter, or here also, right? Click on save. So by this way your item process card has been captured. Now your next job work parent item is conditioning gas. So let's take a new, press F1. Do you want to load F1? And now this is outside. Okay, so here let's take this outside process. Okay, so it is like I can say uh, short blasting. So here when my process is outside, then in default work center I it will be disabled because it is outside process. So I mean system does not know where outside process is going on. So here all the below field has been disabled, but QC, once it process done from outside and processed item will come under our premises, then we have to perform QC or not, that depends on the user. So remark we have to mention likewise. So click on save. So my outside process has been captured. Now, there is also another in-house subcontractors. So, as we discussed, in-house subcontractors means within the premises, in-house subcontractors are available, right? Who are doing the process on the item. So that could be captured in in-house subcontractors. So by this way, our item process card has been made for the production.